Well, why are you running for city council? Or I'm sorry.
For school board.
Yes, why are you
yes,
running
not
for
city
school
council.
board?
Okay, so I am running for school board because I have been in the classroom for the past this is like my second year being in the classroom. I started November 12th of 2021, so this is my second year. Came in as a long-term sub and ended up filling a teacher vacancy within 2 weeks of that time. I have a sociology degree, and so I'm used to working with people groups about more about community engagement. I started doing that through a program at Oak Kings Orchard Community Center, and I'm currently a volunteer at the Salvation Army, where I help to bring equity to our community. And I say all of that because I am really big on education and equity in education. And I do know that the place in order I've come to learn that the place for that to happen is on the board. So I have stepped up to the challenge of wanting to join the board so I can help bring community engagement to the board. And I don't mean like just having the 2 or 3 minutes that you can speak at a board meeting that's small, but being out and about as a representative of the board to go out and about and speak to the community, understand what their concerns are, also being able to explain in layman's terms what the board does and the importance of having engagement for those who are making decisions about our youth and their families. So that's the long answer, but it's to bring community engagement to the board.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you have any specific budget or policy goals?
Honestly, my only goal is that it is an education that we. Okay, so I know this is me stuttering. I want to make sure I get this not in memory, but for me being in a classroom with you. My goal is that I want our board to understand what's taking place in the classroom. So a lot of times decisions are being made, and by the time they trickle down to those who are actually in the classroom, the teachers and the administration that's there at the schools, there's a disconnect. And I would like to help bridge that disconnect. So when it comes to policies and budgets, there's a lot that I need to learn there. That is not particularly my strength. But my strength is making sure that the community is involved in what is taking place and that they have an understanding, they get to know what's going on. So yeah, I do think that it's very important that we make sure that we have curriculum that is appropriate for those who we teach. Not something that has been shared for many years in the past, pre-COVID, and now that our children on average across the nation and actually worldwide are behind, we expect for them to still live up to those standards when it doesn't apply to where we are post-COVID. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Something that I try to make sure that I'm explaining is I am not a Decatur native, but I am very much so rooted in Decatur as of when my husband and I came and made Decatur our home. For myself, it will be in May of 2019. I have been very involved with the community since that time, from the Wayfinders program, Oak Kings Orchard, to juvenile redeploy, working with the court system, going into the schools to work with Decatur Public Schools, as well as working with the community at the Salvation Army. I continue to volunteer my time. I have 13 years of volunteering when I was in Chicago, but this is our home. This is where we have purchased homes. This is where even our youngest daughter has come to live. And although I don't have young children from my household that's in the system, I have the time, the dedication, and the commitment, as well as the knowledge from being there in the community to help on the board, to be a true representative of the people. That's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.